Hey, welcome to another Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about the essential winter gear list for bouldering. And at the end of this video, I'm going to just go over a quick warm-up to do when you're bouldering outside in the cold. If you like this video, make sure to like it, thumbs up, hit the bell, and subscribe. All right, welcome to another Tip Tuesday. We're going to be talking about the essential gear to take with you when you go bouldering outside in the winter. First, let's talk about clothing. Make sure you're layering up. You can always take clothes off and store it. I really like to bring an extra pair of socks. Wool socks are going to be the best, just in case maybe your socks get wet with a river crossing or something like that. And then having a spare undershirt when you go hiking for bouldering, especially when you're going uphill, you're going to sweat. So when it's time to climb and you're resting, it doesn't feel great to have a cold, wet shirt on. So I like to always have a spare one. And then obviously like a beanie, I always love to climb in a beanie. It always makes me feel nice and cozy. And then some gloves if you need it. With jackets, I tend to bring more jackets in the car and then assess what the situation is weather-wise and what I need to bring with me from the car to the boulders. So I always bring a selection of different jackets with me, so a lighter one and a thicker one. Coming over to the gear, I really like to always bring some hand warmers. You never know, you can always stick them in your shoes if you need to, put them in your pockets, you can put it in your chalk bag. These are awesome. And then the heaters. So with the heaters, when I first started using heaters, I always felt really embarrassed that I was bringing heaters to the boulders. But I know myself, I get really, really cold. And if I get cold, I can no longer climb. So I'd rather hike with my heater and stay warm and continue to climb. So we have two different types of heaters here. This one is the Mr. Heater. This is the Portable Buddy. This one's awesome because it really is quite powerful. But the drawback is that it is pretty heavy. So I would say like for shorter hikes to boulders, this is a really awesome one. The other one that you could choose is this one. This one's from Coleman. This one does need a lighter. Some might actually come with a light switch, but this one doesn't. So I have to bring a lighter with this one. This one's quite a bit lighter, but the area is a little smaller and it's not as powerful. For both of these heaters, you can use just a regular gas canister, which is great. You know, it's really easy to just get from the store. Some other essential things that I like to bring with me are some thermoses. It's really nice to have hot food and hot drinks when you're out in the cold moving around. All right, obviously like some water, always take enough water with you, maybe a snack, maybe more than just a snack, like bring your lunch and all of your other snacks. For folks who need this, the P-Style or the Shiwi, this is amazing, especially when it's cold and you don't want to pull your pants down and take a squat when it's freezing cold. This is a must-have for anyone who needs it. And then I like to bring my pocket knife because you never know. Bringing in your poop bags, make sure you always pack it out, all right? Warming up, really like to bring a resistance band and my portable hangboard. And you don't need to get this one. I love this one. This is the Block from Tension because there's a lot of different options on it and it's small and it's light. And I put this like very lightweight sling on it so I can put it on my foot and then I can use it in that way. And you can use different crimps, pockets. You can also use the jug to pull. All right, so this is definitely a must. And then for the warm-up, it is really essential that you spend a little bit more time warming up. So you could start with increasing core body temperature by doing some rapid arm swings and leg swings, and then you can go into bigger movements with the resistance band. So like, you know, shoulder movements coming up and back, doing high repetition work just to get those joints warmed up. And then you can move on to the hangboard, or if you have jugs at the boulders, you can just do some isometrics, some pull-ups, maybe some push-ups, get those big movements going so you can really increase that blood flow. And then making sure that you always target the fingers before you start climbing hard on your projects. All right, The other essential things are first aid kit and hand sanitizer, especially for these days. And then, you know, chalk, shoes, making sure you have your tape, a couple different brushes. So these are boar's hair brushes. I've got 2 different sizes here. Liquid chalk, which is also really nice, especially if there's a lot of people hanging out on the same boulder. Liquid chalk is the way to go. And then I do like the emery board, especially for loose skin, especially between projects. Just file that loose skin off and then you'll be good to go. That is my essential gear list for winter bouldering. I would love to hear what else you take, or maybe I'm missing something. I would love to get an upgrade on this list. So let me know in the comments, and good luck with the winter bouldering. Thanks for watching my video. I hope that this information really helped. I've linked a bunch of things below so you can get the gear that you need. And as always, make sure to thumbs up, hit the bell, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next Tuesday.